All right, folks, today I'm going to cover a topic that a lot of farming YouTube channels don't like to go over, and that's farming in bad weather. As you can see, I've got my water tank hooked up back there. I've got some feed in the bed. I've got pigs that are hungry. I've got pigs that are thirsty, so we're going to get them taken care of. As you can see, though, we're having a hard driving rain this morning. It's about 47 degrees. Not ideal weather to be farming, but when you have livestock, you need to take care of those animals. That's your number one priority. So follow along with me as we get these animals taken care of today. All right, as you can see, folks, we got the pigs fed, we got their water filled up. So this is just a plastic 55-gallon drum. I have a nipple on the end of it and a little custom-made lid there. So that way they can get their water. Little tip if you decide to get pigs as a first-timer, make sure you got a pair of pants to dedicate to the pigs, because as you can tell, they like to come up and nudge you, and they always seem to have dirt or mud on their nose, don't you, boys? So also, as you could tell there, a part of farming is you've got to utilize your time. So I could have sat in the truck and said, wow, poor me. The weather's terrible today. I don't feel like doing anything. But instead, I said, well, I've got at least 20 minutes while that water fills up, because I'm using that IBC tote there, so it's not pressurized. It takes a while. Luckily, everything's on a hill here, so I just parked the truck up on a hill and let it flow down into the tank. But while it was doing that, I decided we had this previous area where the pigs were at about 2.5 weeks ago. It was pretty tore up, and I wanted to try and experiment with it. I took yesterday we went through with some clover and we broadcast seeded some of that out. And then this morning I decided to take some purple top turnips and broadcast seed in here. Just utilizing things that I already had for other projects around the farm. Throw them out here and see if they'll grow. And also this straw, we didn't get this specifically for the purpose of covering up this ground. We got it because when we got the pigs, it was February here in Ohio. Probably not the brightest idea on my part, but I got excited and I wanted to get animals, and my wife said yes, so you can't turn down the opportunity. So we needed a way to keep them warm, block the wind, that sort of thing. So we utilized the straw to do that. In the meantime, it got rained on pretty good. It was no longer good for them, so we might as well utilize that somewhere else, and that's covering up the ground here. That's the biggest part of today's video. Just want to tell folks, if you're interested in farming, you got to be creative. You got to be resilient. You can't get down on yourself if the weather's not cooperating. You got to push through it. You got to utilize things that no one else is willing to utilize, and eventually things will turn around for you. Anyway, if you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you for watching.